This playthrough is rated T for teen.
You know, there's almost something soothing about just the warblings of birds and nature off in the background. I guess that's why they sell music CDs of this to listen to go to sleep. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Syberia. In the last episode, well, we found out about the racket that the university is going on, and we use that to our advantage, so now we can get those grapes so we can finally fix the bandstand. It's all convoluted, but it'll all add up in the end. I'll tell you that much, man, going out of the way to this. I thought it would just be, like, right there, but, you know, we're going out into the vineyard to get those grapes. Get the grapes! Yep, that's it. All the way out there just to grab a few measly grapes, just to get some birds to move, so we can get them drunk. Yeah, I'm getting animals drunk. What of it? Yeah, I feel good about myself. They're parasitic birds anyway. And just put them in our jacket of infiniteness. And yeah, we get the Sauvignon grapes. So I think that's all we had to do to interact with it there, but yeah, just take a few seconds to admire the farm-like structure. But yeah, it took forever and a half to finally get them to admit that the berries were in here and get the guy to open it. Man, why didn't they just tell us? Oh yeah, because it was a racket, and if we told on them, they'd get in trouble, which technically shouldn't Kate be able to blackmail these people to get the help from the train or the money from the train without having to fix the bandstand. But, oh well, whatever. Kate's apparently a good person, so we're not going to do that. So, anyway, what we need to do now is we need to get to the ladder with the birds and get them to... Actually, I think it was on this side of the... Now that I think about it, I think it was on this side of the bridge. Sorry, it's been a week since I played this game, so you'll have to forgive me. All right, there they are. Haha, you little punks. Gonna get you nice and wasted. And then you'll leave and have a hangover the next morning. I wonder what a bird hangover would be like. Well, you don't have to move away from... Are you moving away from the screen just so we can see what's under your jacket, so we're not being crude to you? Alright, just take forever to... most birds would get almost immediately jump over there, or fly over there, so... Yeah, we don't harass the birds, even though they're the ones who harassed us, but... Alright, up the thing we go. Well, Kate, like I said, I hope you're not afraid of heights. No, I guess she isn't. That'd be kind of interesting if they did have a character like that. Like, how would you get puzzles like that with a character who didn't want to, like, climb to the top, so... Yeah, nice different angle of the train there. Alright, there it is. There's the Iron Eagle, or the Vulture. Well, it's the Eagle, but, just need a guy called Don Carnage to pilot it, and it'll be perfect. I wonder which one's the egg we need to grab. I wonder. Other than the game automatically telling me how to do it, so why don't we just grab it then?
Impossible to reach it.
I don't think so, Kate, but yeah, we're gonna have to use that test tube holder we grabbed earlier to grab it, so. Aw, there was no animation to show us grabbing it? Oh, well, whatever. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So now that we've got that egg that's different from all the others, we need to go back to... As far as I know, there's nothing else to... Yeah, too bad we never actually turned on the machine or anything like that. Oh, well. Probably because, they said it's not working, so... And I don't know if they wanted to do multiple puzzles back-to-back where you had to fix multiple machine-like things, so... So now we can fix the bandstand, now that we have the... Actually, it might be faster to go through the train. Possibly. And since we're here, actually... We can, before we fix the bandstand, let's listen to that cylinder we got from Dr. Pons' office. See, I didn't get any new dialogue since then, right? Oh yeah, and since I got the Sauvignon, the option disappears, so now we don't need to ask about that because we have them already. So that makes more sense that certain dialogue would disappear after a while. So, technically we have to come back here to drop off the mammoth if we get that back. Oh yeah, I need to actually put it in the thing to listen to. Let's see what it says or sounds like.
Hans, I have some very sad news. Our father is dead. He
He passed away peacefully last Sunday in his sleep. I feel so lonely now. Father had been but a shadow of himself since your departure. I had to take care of everything for him. Housework, factory paperwork, the workforce, clients, everything. And now, today, well, I really don't know who or what I'm fighting for. Times are so hard, and this terrible war is destroying everything. Nobody cares for our automatons anymore. I just think about you returning. And when you do return, I will have turned this factory into a palace worthy of your genius. Please take care of yourself. I love you so much, Anna.
A message to the brother telling him about the father's death. He probably didn't even care just because of how the father treated him, but anyway, we automatically put it up. And if you don't guess what the war she's talking about, it's World War II. She's like, of course people aren't going to care about automatons. Hitler's like roaming across Europe. I think hadn't he already taken over France by then? Or was that not 43? It's been forever since I studied World War II history and stuff like that. But yeah, no one's going to care about automatons during a war against other people. So we have other priorities, lady. But anyway. Alright, let's go to the bandstand. And now that we have, oh yeah, I forgot to show it. We have the cuckoos egg, which will be used to solve the mystery. You think we'd use an egg similar to...
Yeah, miss, please, excuse me.
What now?
Yes?
You know, I want to apologize for our little misunderstanding. I brought you a bottle of wine. Markstadt Sauvignon. Very good year. Let me know what you think.
I'm very touched. Thank you.
Good luck on your journey, lady.
Thank you.
Well, at least the station master tried to kind of make amends to an extent, so we get wine bottle for that. What do we have to use it for? Perhaps get a party? Get together, get drunk? Maybe see if Oscar can get drunk as an automaton? I really doubt it, but hey, never know. But anyway, let's get to the bandstand. Let's listen to that big old swing. Do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. Actually, I think I made that reference earlier in the playthrough. Like an episode or two ago, I think. Alright, Kate. Let's fix this thing by just powering. I bet all we have to do is power it on. I bet that's all we're really doing. We're not even fixing a major issue on it. Yep, there's the one egg, so let's put the cuckoo's egg right there. It'll even it out. Ah, symmetry. So all you had to do is get an egg to fix this thing? I think any Tom, Dick, or Harry could have figured that out, but I guess we needed a Jane in this situation, or a Kate for this matter. Okay, just seeing if there's anything to interact with. Nope. Down we go. Well, I say nope, and then, we find out later that there was. But no, I don't believe there. I think this is pretty straightforward, if I remember. Yeah, I think we just have to... Ooh. No, can't interact with it. Is it just as simple as pulling the lever? Pull the lever, Crunk! Or Kate? Pull the lever, Crank. Kate. Ah, sounds nice. Well, now the university has its cultural center back, I guess. So now, we need to get that money that they owe us. Let me guess, they're going to pay us exactly the amount we need for the boat. Nothing more, nothing less. Not even a little extra change for our journey. Not that, realistically, Kate's not want for much. She just needed the money for this specific section of the journey, but she just didn't happen to carry a decent amount of money in her pocket. Realistically, she probably would have carried a bit of money in her pocket just because she was, not a lot, but a little extra. But I guess she really thought she was only going to be there for a day. Not even extra pocket change for like souvenirs while stopping in Paris before the flight or something, but nope. Oh well, whatever. But anyway, yeah, we just go to the rectors and tell them the job we did. And then we can pay those people to get on with it.
Gentlemen, forgive me for...
A little problem.
Well, we
are
don't
kept
have a little
large.
problem. Because, can I have my money now?
Gentlemen, I have managed to repair your university bandstand.
The bandstand is playing again. This is marvelous news.
We are really very grateful indeed.
Yes, very grateful indeed. We will look back on your visit with much fondness in our hearts.
And now let us in turn honor our word. How much is it you need, miss?
$100, if it's not too much to ask.
We agreed to grant you the aforementioned sum, miss. You may now leave with your train.
For some reason, I thought they were going to give me a comically huge bag of
And
the
while
white
we're on
bag
the
with the...
subject, when will you be leaving?
Yes, because now you should relocate your train as quickly as possible.
Yeah, I said that I was going to make a joke as like, oh, I thought they were going to give me the comically huge white bag with the dollar sign. No, it's a comically huge brown bag with a dollar sign on it. Anyway.
May I call once more upon your generosity? There's still some money I need.
What? Hand out money like that without any valid pretext? You are singularly lacking in common sense, miss.
You certainly know how to fritter away other people's money, don't you?
Your behavior is becoming quite unbecoming.
But isn't there some other service I can perform for you?
There's nothing we can do for you, young lady. We have no other chores that need doing.
We have to watch our university's expenditure. Its resources are not bottomless, you know.
And our philanthropy, too, has its limits. My word!
This is from the same people who said they remember my visit fondly for the rest of their days.
That idea of the station...
Okay, that's the same. I was just thinking if that any last
Excuse
minute.
me.
Indeed. Here we
Oops.
And
Oh, okay, never mind. Well, let me go back. I didn't actually mean to click out of the dialogue. I wanted to see if there was any random extra stuff
Gentlemen.
that they said.
Which, I may add,
Oh.
disturbingly bothers us.
No bother, my dear. We're listening.
Oh, apparently she had new dialogue when she did that. Whoops.
does the name...
Pre?
that's the
My,
same.
what about...
No, no.
What? You mean,
Jen?
Okay, help.
Can you
miss, your insist...
We cannot constantly be at your...
Okay, that's the same.
Could I possibly leave the train in the station for one more day?
Out of the question.
I think I asked.
Perform the...
Never mind. I think I asked about that before.
I haven't...
Okay.
Here we are, busy chatting, and
All right.
Thank...
And
She actually had a little extra bit of dialogue when she talked back, but I accidentally skipped it thinking that they were going to say the same thing. Sorry about that.
gentlemen, I'm...
A bother...
which I may...
No bother.
Oh.
Here we
Never
are.
mind
All
then.
right.
Thank...
And
I thought it was slightly different. My bad. Okay, I think we're done with the rectors. I don't think we have to talk to them for the rest of the part 2 or whatever. Or chapter 2. I'm just going to call it chapter 2. For all intents and purposes. So now we have the... Oh yeah, I have to show it off. So now we have the comically large bag of money with the dollar sign on it. Now how does an Eastern European university have a... Or I guess Russian university, I'm not sure. Have dollars instead of whatever their currency is? I don't know. But, you know, hey, why not? I guess for emergencies. Then it doesn't say dollars. I think it just says bag of money. Yeah, it just says money on it, so... You know, you could say it equates to whatever $100 is, I guess. I wonder if it's different in the other translations. It probably is, like if you're playing either in French or whatever. It's probably francs and all the other stuff, so... I don't remember all the very different world currencies. I only know like francs, rubles, livre, and stuff like that. But yen, the pound. Yeah, see, that's all I recognize, I think. But anyway, let's give them their dirty money. I don't think we have... No, so there's no reason. Actually, there might be... I don't think there's any extra dialogue. Let me double check, see, before we give them the money.
Hey there.
Good.
I just met with the university rectors, and they ordered me to remove my train out of their station. I mean, we know nothing of your generosity.
I think I think I asked that one before.
I have a little problem with my lock, but if the lock... Stop.
Yeah, that one we still can give him the money, but we can't move. There's a bar. There's a lock in the way.
I hope... I mean...
Bert's the same.
Have you gone down to take a look around the... Win?
Okay, no.
It's not very polite.
Okay, that's the same because we technically haven't given them the money.
My name... Lock.
Okay, anyway. Let's get, I don't think it matters who you give it to.
There you go. Here's your money. I've checked it. It's all there.
They'll probably still count it anyway. Oh, good. Wait, is it all in coins? Apparently it's all in coins. At least that's what it sounded like. I guess they didn't want to use the paper money sound effect or something like that.
Ah, thank you. Not difficult get dollar. See? You are a real businesswoman.
I'm not the only one around here.
We pleased to do deal with you. Now, you open lock or we no help you.
Why didn't you manage to open them? After all, you don't have to be a genius.
Ma vorvat pensiros esto, di kleine madam. No se sai mar alles non comprendo, en allora kaput en andere bordel. Zirs var moi. On boom telefonieren, kaput.
My husband say instructions complicated. No understand manual. My husband angry. Very angry. Oh, now telephone broke. Kaput.
Now that is annoying. What are you going to do next?
We wait repairman.
Well, I don't have the time to wait. I'll have to go have a look. There must be some way of releasing the opening mechanism.
Take key. Sailor always need key for lock.
It would be funny if he throws us the key and it ends up in the water. No, we're lucky in this case, but man, that would suck
okay,
if he...
thanks.
If he... Yeah, thanks for not handing it to me while I'm getting closer. Let's just...
Hey there.
Good.
My...
see if they have any different...
Right. Now that you've got your $100, can we take care of my problem?
Okay. Ma ekluse geschlossen.
My husband say we help you if you open locks.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you can tell that she's done with this stuff. Anyway,
we would save a lot of time if you came with me to work out how the lock system works.
Schlecht Idee. Alone begriff nix. In Jammerfeld moi tut bordele kaput des machina.
Don't you agree?
We already accept favor. If you want more, you pay more.
That's out of the question. Too bad. I'm just going to have to work it out without your help.
I guess you have to sometimes. But anyway, yeah, now that we've gotten the locks, we have a new dialogue we can...
Is it the locks that are stopping you from carrying on your journey?
Da, barge no pass. Lock closed.
Have you tried, like, just opening them?
Nay, not possible. Have try. Now system kaput.
Oh, dear. I am sorry about that. Looks like we're all being held prisoners in Barrackstadt then, in a way. Funny that, isn't it?
Huh, funny.
I'll leave you to it.
Haha, tis joke. Tis joke, lady. No. Okay, so we get the key, so now we can actually remember that, like, one little spot with that phone and everything like that? Yeah, we need to go to that. So now we have the lock key. But now we have the lock option to ask people about, which I think as soon as we solve the lock, which we can do right now, that'll disappear. So before we do that, yeah, I wasn't originally going to do this in my playthrough, like ask every single question to every single character, but the only problem is that it takes a hot minute to get to some of the characters. So, but luckily this place isn't huge. I think in the future, if I do that, I'll either add it at the end of an episode or I'll just cut my backtracking from one spot to the next, asking people about certain dialogue options. Maybe later on. Although I think in the later chapters, you start getting less and less people to talk to. So, well, actually, technically, the first one we only had a handful of people, so I guess maybe it evens out. But I know near the end we only get like a couple of people to talk to, so it's not as much back and forth on that part. So, okay, let me. Because yeah, right now I could just go straight to the barge and get that lock and take care of it. But let's see. Yeah, sorry. I might make the episode a little longer just to make up for that. me doing that. Luckily the system's running pretty smoothly, so I don't have to. So there's not like a ridiculous amount of load times getting back from one to the other. All right,
Gentlemen,
dudes.
Which I know.
Okay.
if you can possibly get the canal lock open, then the sailors will be able to tow the train up to the winding machine.
Open the lock? What a singular idea.
What a surprising request.
Our university isn't responsible for the functioning of the canal locks. A different administration deals with that, miss.
Oh, great. Bureaucratic red tape. I love it.
Could I possibly leave the
Okay, I think that's the same.
Can you?
Miss,
We
Okay, we're done. Yeah, you can just ask him about that. But I like the fact there is dialogue for every question, even if there's not much to it. Kind of like how Oscar, you can ask Oscar, but I mean, I'll still ask him because he's close by anyway, but he'll have like a line of dialogue saying, "No, Kate Walker," and you're like, "Nah, you're worthless. If you didn't drive the train, I would have scrapped you a long time ago." Can't talk to anyone in the library because the same guy just tells me to be quiet. So let's ask the good professor, even though he won't have much to say either. So I wonder if I can grab that like bottle at this point now that we've not that we don't know what we need it for, but still. Let's see if it'll let me grab it now. Probably not.
I don't need.
Okay, I don't need it right now. Because Kate told me to, and she's a wonderful girl who knows what she's talking about.
What is it you want?
Okay, lock.
I'm under the impression that if I am to continue my journey, I'm going to have to open the locks on the canal.
You're probably right, my dear, so open the locks. Whether they are open or closed is none of my business.
Oh, thanks.
Sorry?
Oh, wait, whoops. Hold on.
Sorry? What is...
You told me earlier.
Okay, he just asked us about the lecture.
What would you say about seeing hands?
Okay, and that. Okay. Good there. So now... Sorry if you can hear my mouse clicking in the background. I don't have one of those, like, super soft click mouses, so... where you can barely hear it, but no, mine's kind of loud. This is what happens when you buy a cheap mouse. But I don't know, some of the cheap mouses last a really long time for me, so I don't know. I guess it depends on where you buy it or what brand and stuff like that. So I just bought an in-house brand from a retailer. So, but yeah, sometimes when you do that, you'd be surprised how often they break so quickly. Well, actually, I guess you wouldn't because it's usually cheaper. But then every once in a while, you get that one product that like lasts really long, and you're like, "Whoa, hold on, I didn't expect it to that." Uh-oh, who's it this time?
Hello?
Kate, how's my little baby girl? I was thinking about you only yesterday because I saw this fantastic fur coat. You are wrapping up warm, aren't you? I mean, people in foreign countries never know how to dress properly for the weather.
Mom, it's so sweet of you to worry, but I'm fine, really. The trip's a breeze, no worries. I mean, there's...
Well, when are you coming back? Frank is dying to meet you.
Frank? Oh, yeah, your singer. You two seeing each other then?
Oh, you'll never guess the surprise he gave me yesterday.
No, I suppose I won't.
Frank invited me to a big charity show organized by, someone or another. Anyway, they got him singing a couple of old numbers from his repertoire, and in the end, he asked me to go up on stage with him. Can you imagine me, your mother, on stage in front of thousands of people?
Wow, I would have loved to have been there. Not too emotional, I hope.
Oh, too emotional by far, especially as I hadn't even been to the hairdresser. Well, I didn't even have the proper dress on. But Frank promised me he'd see to that next time. Oh, he's such a cutie, and he's got the sweetest little...
I'm sure he has, Mom.
It would be so good if you could join us one day. Let's see, when is his next gala? I'm so forgetful these days. I swear I'd lose my head if it weren't in the clouds. You just watch out, my girl. Them years will catch up with you much quicker than you think.
I'll look out for them, Ma. Nice to hear your voice. Lots of love.
Well, to you too, my little munchkin.
At least the mother isn't too overbearing. Usually in a lot of stories like this, the mother will be like almost annoyingly overbearing, but not really. I mean, maybe in the first call it was, but not so much afterwards. And you're probably wondering, does Kate have to worry about her phone running out of power? Remember, this is 2002 cell phones. Cell phones were used for cell phones and calling people. That's it, nothing else. So the battery life would last pretty long on old phones like that. The only reason phones don't last as long now is because they've got like a million things that they can do, so everything drains the battery. But
I'm sorry to disturb you.
What?
okay, let's see.
I've just been to see the rectors, and they told me...
I thought they'd say...
Well,
okay, that's the same.
I feel like I've lost...
Hey!
Okay, nope. How about the locks?
Can you explain to me how the locks in the canal work, please?
A lock, right, is a system of sealed gates. They're clever, right? They help boats overcome gradient problems in channeled water flows. They make this kind of boat staircase, see? You know what I like? Sitting on the bank, watching the barges and...
I'm sorry. I must have expressed myself badly. I need to know how the locks open and close to vary the water levels.
I'm not sure on the precise maneuver. Trains and barges, trains, those guys are very different fellows altogether.
You guys are worthless.
I won't disturb you any...
Well,
it's up to Kate to solve it. You know, I guess it takes a lawyer to save the world. Oh, wait, we're not saving the world. We're just trying to find Hans. Is it kind of nice playing a game where the main objective isn't to save the world? All it is to save one, or find one fellow, just so you can buy his factory? That doesn't seem very heroic or main character-like either, does it? But usually most adventure games are like that. Usually they're on a focused mission or something like that, or trying to solve a mystery. Nothing huge. At least I'm not aware of any point-and-click adventures that have like a save-the-world mentality at the end of it. Maybe saving their world.
You must have seen that barge on the canal, Oscar? Well, that barge is going to help us by towing the train up to the winding machine. I've still got 1 or 2 matters to resolve, but they shouldn't take too long.
I cannot help you in this matter, Kate Walker. River transport is not part of my mandate.
Yeah, I figured as much, Oscar. I don't know why.
Because you are very attentive, Kate Walker.
Well, I guess that's true.
The university authorities...
They have a point, Kate Walker.
Hey, that's not...
The problem is also...
Whatever.
Oh, wait, did I hear that?
The university authorities want us...
They have a point, Kate Walker.
Hey, that's not...
The problem is...
Whatever.
I just like the whatever
Oscar,
part.
There's no way...
Rust away...
Okay.
Oscar?
In a...
Just checking. Alright, time to open this lock. I need to be... Yeah, as far as I'm aware, there's nothing else I can... Okay, and if we go down this path, we head towards the lock mechanism, which is what we don't want to do. It's over here. Yeah, I kind of remember where it is. I mean, it's not like it's that difficult. It's not like I'm playing like an RPG or something like that where... Oops, no, I don't want to talk to you. I'm trying to remember if we get any... I don't think we get any other lines of extra dialogue box checks, but I could be wrong, but I think we're done with talking with NPCs for the rest of the chapter, chapter 2. So, all right, yep, there it is. That's what we need to do to move the barge around. So, let's, remember that key we saw earlier? Or lock or whatever? Yeah. Yeah, let's take the key. Boom. But we don't know what we're doing.
The instructions are written in a language I don't recognize.
Great, some foreign
the
language.
The instructions are...
Yeah, and all we can do is press some buttons here, but we don't know any combinations. However, if we look here, 2766-6442. So if we go to the... Oh, I guess I have to leave the menu for that. 27766. I might have to write this down. I'm actually very poor on, like, short-term memory if I can find a pen or a pencil really quick. Usually I have a pen or something like that. I don't know if you can hear it. I'm like pulling out my box of pens and pencils. Yeah, I have like a weird thing where I have like a ton of pencils, which I don't actually need all of them, but I have them anyway. Write on some scrap paper. Mainly just because I have a bad short-term memory, so I'll forget it like almost immediately there afterwards if I don't write it down. Let's see. You think playing an adventure game I would have pads of paper ready to go, but... Okay, so we need to call on the phone. So, I don't think we need to put an area code in or anything like that, so... I think this is like one of the few times we have to actually use the phone, too. This should give us the code we need to unlock this gate.
Welcome to the East Block Control Center. To start, press the number sign. If you are using the Haltenberg lock, press 1. If you are using the Morloff lock, press 2. If you are using the Koningpass lock, press 3. If you are using the Barakstadt lock, press 4. To return to the last command, press the number sign.
Don't you love these? But we have the Baroque one.
If you want to raise the water level, press 1. If you want to lower the water level, press 2. To return to the last command, press the number sign.
We need to, in this case, we need to lower it.
You want to lower the water level in the Barakstadt lock? To confirm your choice, press star. To return to the previous command, press the number sign.
Alright, star.
Your request has been logged. Unfortunately, our regional technician is currently on holiday, and no replacement is available. We will reply to your request within 48 hours. In case of an emergency, please operate the lock system manually. We apologize for delays to our service.
Great. Yeah, that's how you're supposed to do it. That's how you do it manually. But I thought I'd show off how you're supposed to figure that out. Okay, so now that we've done that, we need to talk to the people on the barge. I don't think we have any new dialogue until that, do we? Nope, okay. I think we have to actually go all the way back to talk to him, too. Oh, well. And I think after we do that, we raise it again. So let's go back to those folks and tell them what we've done. Tell them of our mission. Hello, I've raised the water. Can't you move already? Please? Thank you.
Hey there!
Good.
Okay. Right, I've got it. I know now how the locks work. So guide your boat into the lock, and I'll take care of the mechanism.
Godverdomme. Das ist eine echte ladies. Alle zwei. Range alle Dingen and obligados de dame. Ach, set content und zurück again.
What did your husband say?
You, hurry up! We hurry to travel again.
Okay. We'll meet each other on the other side. By my train, okay?
Okay, so they've moved up, so let's go back. Yeah, I said I'll run the episode a little bit longer just because of me sidetracking to talk to those folks about that question there. So I think we're almost done with the chapter. Not quite, but we got a few minor details, and then we'll be done. So I might be able to get to that in the next episode, maybe. We'll see what happens. So let's get these folks towing the train, and then I think we'll call it an episode. Yeah, I love the little music singers that play when you solve a puzzle and get to the next step of the thing. Very calming for the most part, most of them anyway. I don't think we can just chat with them or anything like that. We just go to. Oh no, never mind. We'll just. If I remember correctly, there's no like. I don't think I can chat to them on the other side of the train, so it's just. Because I think that just takes me back to the other side. Yeah, okay. But anyway, we just have to, now at this point, now we need to raise the water level, is what we have to do, so. Yeah, I don't see any spot to actually chat with them, so anyway, we'll. Oh, yeah, and you can never use the phone, by the way. That's how you're supposed to figure out to call it on your own phone. So, anyway. All right. Next thing we'll have to do is get that get the boat attached to the train. How will we attach the boat to the train? Will we be able to finally wind up this train and get out of here? And will we also listen to a very interesting lecture about mammoths? Find out next time in the next episode of Syberia. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.